Hi everyone. If you see me in a car, I'm just sitting outside waiting for my kids to um, get out of the dentist. Before I start, please hit the subscribe button, notification button. My kids had to go to the dentist before we move. They might have to go back. I'm not too sure. So I want to reflect on something. I'm moving November 15th, which is a good thing for me and my kids. I really haven't, I didn't post 1 week because I was so busy doing my schoolwork and everything for my college stuff and everything like that. And I was sick, so I was like going through that. And then I started a program for photography, which which I'm hoping to get better. I know I'm starting to learn how to use a camera, a Canon. It's the one I'm using, but tomorrow I'm taking my Pentax. It's coming up really fast. Like, I mean, really fast. Like, I am trying to be able to, function doing, just being able to do it and getting things packed. Like, I packed up my books. I put that video up. Go watch it. That was interesting. I fell on a box. I have a small room and I share a room with my daughter right now. So it's like the bookcase was right behind my bed and everything like that, at the end of my bed and everything. And now that everything is leaving the room, it's hitting me that we are actually moving. Like, I'm moving away from where I am right now, which is a good thing for me and my kids. It's a fresh start and everything. And people keep asking me, like, do you have people up there? And I'm like, yeah, my sister and my brother, but I don't talk to my brother. I mainly talk to my sister. But yeah, like, I've been really busy doing schoolwork. I did put a video up on Sunday, which was up on Monday, but yesterday I did not put a video up because I was actually sleeping because I was tired, but I wasn't feeling good. So yeah, like, I'm going for legal. I'm gonna be doing a podcast tomorrow talking about what's been up and everything like that. I'm gonna put a video up for that. I think next week I'm gonna start putting movie videos up on my YouTube channel, like maybe shorts and the reels and shorts and everything like that, because they do really good. Shorts do, but big videos, nobody wants to watch them anymore, I don't think so. But I will be doing unpacking videos and putting things where they need to be. I got so many ideas in my head for that house, where we're going. And the house is going to be looking really nice, really spiffed up. I do have to get some used stuff, but it will get me off. It'll get me to the point where, I'll be able to go out and buy new things once I save up all the money, like a new fridge and everything. I got a fridge, I got a freezer, a stand-up freezer, I got a stove. I do have a washer and dryer, which I have to pick up in November. I have all that stuff now. All the main appliances that we needed, that we didn't have, we have now. I'm going to be buying them off of Facebook Market if they die or something like that. Make sure I have the extra money for that. I don't know if I'm going to be leaving with my grade 12 from this area because I still have my English I'll have to do. I have been handing things in. I've been doing the fast track course. I've been doing the photography. All 3 courses together will give me my grade 12, which I'm happy about. I'm hoping to get a passing mark in this class. So yeah, like, the biggest thing is trying to get to that point where you're packing, you got everything up, everything's packed up now, almost everything. I got a box just for Melissa, stuff that's around my room that needs to be packed up, like books that didn't get packed up, things that are just going to be in a stray box that I could just unpack and put where I need. The one thing I will have to get is dishes. Like, I've gotten a lot of Tupperware dishes from a friend of my mom's, which I will be taking up on the 14th when I go sign a lease next month. I'll sign a lease on the 14th and move in on the 15th, but I'll be taking some stuff up with me to look at the place, see how big it is. Belle's coming in to connect and everything like that. So yeah, like, pretty much all of that stuff is all taken care of. Now I just do have to do the rental for the hot water tank, and then I have to do oh man, I got my hydro all done and taken care of. I just have to ask for a letter stating that I got hydro being connected. Oh man, I don't have to pay gas, just a hot water tank. Oh yeah, tenant insurance. I have to deal with tenant insurance now too, and it's like, yeah. Um, I haven't dealt with the school yet because I'm gonna wait. Like, I'm gonna call them maybe a couple days before I go and say, hey, by the way, I'm gonna be in the neighborhood. You know, on Friday I'm gonna be there. I don't know what day we're leaving, but more likely the Monday, the 6th. Like, I'll register them and everything. What is this place? Somebody just walked by. So yeah, like oh, that's Whitman. That's an add-on to the Whitman area. So we're gonna be doing that. Oh man, because he threw me off. Why did he do that? I'm hoping that things go well with the move. I have to change the truck to a 20-footer because there's some stuff I have to buy from the reef store. Sorry about that, guys. Some guy walked by. I'll delete this part before I put this video up, which will be going up today. This is Wednesday's video, by the way. So this move is like, what do I want to say? This move is really good for me and my kids. It's a fresh start. Nobody knows us down there. I'm sorry for mentioning, because my son and my daughter will be able to have a better life. Even though they're not the young age where it's easy for them to make a fresh start. Even though they're not 7 and 8, which I wish that, I wish I would have gotten my pickle in my ass, because I would have been able to move down there when they were younger before that, but they were so young that their father could have stopped me. He's already done that to his daughter's mom, stopped it by moving out west or out east. He's a real prick, my ex is. So yeah, but I think the one thing that is the best thing about this move is that I get a fresh start. I get to go somewhere where it's new, get to live somewhere that was new, experience new things, meet new people, being able to be out on my own, and I haven't been able to be out on my own for years, like 5 years or 6 years now, and being able to sit in my living room and watch TV, having a beer in my house without being told, well, you're drinking too much, or, well, you can't have this, you can't have that. I'll be able to do all that stuff. Living with my parents has been nice. It's been amazing. They gave me a roof over my head when I could have been homeless. They gave me so many opportunities to live there, and I did. It put a roof over my 2 kids' heads. I didn't have to worry about having the landlord raise the rent or or any of that stuff that people have to worry about, which is sad. Really sad that shouldn't be going on. Landlords should be keeping the rent at one basic, not up in the rent because they feel like it. But that is my opinion, and if landlords wants to take offense to what I just said, my opinion is, I paid $800 where I am. I am now going to be going down to a cheaper one. You guys are charging people $2 to $3 grand, and nobody can afford that, and you're not taking in a criticization on what people can afford and what people can't. There's people that are struggling every single day to pay their rent, and they're being evicted because they don't have the rent money. If you look at the way the landlord's doing it, it's like, I don't want to say this to make it a confrontation, but it's like we're paying their mortgage for them on their house, and they're getting away without putting money towards the mortgage. So we're paying. Sorry about that, but like I was saying, people can't afford a lot of money. They can't afford a lot of months rent. I've seen it to the point where it's $5,000. Like, who can afford that? Maybe somebody who's rich and has good paying jobs and everything like that. Some of us can't even afford that. We have to do something to be able to afford rent these days, and it's uncalled for. And the sad part is that people are being evicted because of it, because landlords, there's greedy landlords. You got the greedy landlords, and then you got the landlords who understand where you're coming from and understand that you can't afford a lot. And then when you go apply for the place, you get declined because you don't make enough, because they want to hire the rent to $20,000, or not $20,000. That'd be ridiculous. Nobody will be able to get a place if that's the case. to $5,000 to $6,000. Like, we've seen it on the news, we've seen it going on around Canada, we've seen it in Ontario. Ontario has, how do you explain it? Has become a non-dying province. It's been invested in, it's getting better. I remember when someone said that Ontario is a dying province, don't invest in it. And we've been, you know, been getting jobs and we've been getting all that stuff, but that's not the point in this video. I feel like it's a good thing that this move is happening. It's a good thing that, Jesus, everybody's coming in their sisters this morning. Let me delete that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move. Sorry about that. I had to move because people were just coming in the video, and I'm gonna delete them out. Like, I don't want to put someone in the video that didn't want to be in the video. I think, you know, that, like I was saying, this move is going to be good for me and my kids. It's going to be something that we can look back on. Like, my mom moved here to Stratford when she was 6, and she's been here ever since. And she's never going to move back into Stratford. She lives outside of Stratford, but she's not interested in living in Stratford. I've lived here for 41 years. I moved out once to Cambridge and came back because I was moving in with my boyfriend, which I could have afford the place myself, but I decided just to move out of it because I was going to kick him out. But I think the real thing about this whole thing is that, you know, rent at the time when I was younger was $600 to $700 for a 1-bedroom. Now it's expensive. You can't get a 1-bedroom for $600. You can't get a 1-bedroom for $800, or you can get it for about $1,200 to $1,500 now. People who are on fixed incomes can't afford to rent, can't afford to pay for rent because they only get so much to live off through the month, and their shelter isn't that much money. And if you ask somebody, if you know somebody who's on a fixed income, you ask them, what can you afford? And they'll tell you, I can't afford what the rent prices are. I struggle every single day. It's ridiculous. Like, my little sister, she went to college to do office administration, and she's gonna get a job in it. I know she will. But where we live, there's no jobs. There's no jobs at all for what she went to school with. And like, what I'm going to school is for illegal, and I have to go to a bigger city to get a better job because there's no jobs where I am. And trust me, I've been looking and I've been applying and I've not gotten one freaking call, and it drives me nuts that I haven't, because I shouldn't have to go through a temp agency to be able to get a job. I should be able to go in, get hired, and do my job. But no, that's not the way it goes. So it's kind of fickle that way when it comes to getting jobs. But that is why I need a fresh start. That's why I need to go somewhere where nobody knows me. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows who, you know, any of that. So when I go up to where I'm going, which is Ottawa, I will be meeting new people, but not at first. I will be settling in. I will be unpacking, setting up the house. I do want to start baking more, like making muffins, making cupcakes. I do want to start making my own bagels because bagels are getting expensive in the store. I want to start making my own bread. I want to start making stuff that we need every single day that will be good for us. But my son doesn't want that. He wants to go to the store, and he's a 17-year-old kid who wants to go to the store and say, Mom, we got the money. Why don't we just spend it? No, that's not the way things go. I need to make groceries cheaper for us, so I need to figure out a way to do that. So I've been watching a lot of videos about making bagels, making croissants, making things that will be good for us to eat. Gut-free stuff that won't make our gut go crazy. Because let me tell you something. I've been living with my parents for 6 years, eating a lot of greasy food, eating unhealthy, trying to eat healthy, but can't, because you got to eat what those other people, like, you can't be like going, well, I can't eat this. I need to eat this. I need to eat something separate. You can't do that in that household, because it's like they have the attitude where if we're eating something, you have to eat it. So it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that. So if you think about it, like, you got to be respectful and everything when you live with other people, but at the same time, they have to be respectful back to you. I could do my prepping, meal prepping. That's what I'm looking forward to doing, is doing all my meal prepping that I used to do. I love doing that. That was enjoying, like on a Sunday I could get everything together and that, and go and do that, you know what I mean? Like that I enjoyed. But um being able to, I don't know how to say it, like explain it, just being able to do more videos, YouTube videos, reels, shorts, and not be looked at weird by my mom or my sisters. Like my sister does reels and shorts sometimes, but she's not been doing them lately. But going for walks, going for hikes, like I'm gonna be there, and that's the good thing about it all, is that I'm gonna be in an area where I can feel like I could do anything and be anywhere I want, and it's gonna be nice. I'm 41 years old. When I become 60, I just want to sit down and relax. But in my 40s and that, I'm gonna be adventurous, and I'm gonna be outdoors and things like that. Like I tried to be in my late 30s, which didn't go well because I lost a car. But I think the one thing I can reflect on all this is that I'm excited, at the same time I'm scared, because I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry about the lighting. I really don't know what is it gonna come to. Like, sorry about that. My phone went off. I have alarms on my phone telling me what I have to do every day. But I could do morning routines. I could do night routines. I can do all of that, and being able to go to work every day. I could do a day in the life of a legal, or a day in the life of it as a single mom, or in a day life of staying at home. I'll have my son at home, but he'll be in his room playing his PlayStation. But yeah, like I think those are gonna be the major ones that is gonna be fun to do, is like all that stuff and being able to edit it and put it up. I will not be doing it on my phone for long, because like I will have to I'll have to figure that all out, because like I got an edited program that I pay for every month, every year, yearly, which I have to pay for this December. Am I doing Vlogmas? I don't know. I want to, but I don't know if I should. I think Vlogmas is just going to be too much. I tried Vlogmas the 1 year and I couldn't keep up with it, so I might just do it once in a blue moon. But moving in November, and moving when Christmas is about to be here, it's going to be hard because money ain't going to be there to do a lot of things. But I'm going to force the money to be there because it's just what I have to do for my kids. But I think the one thing I can say is that I'm excited, but I'm scared. Like I was saying, I'm scared, but I'm excited. And I just, moving it's hard. It's hard for you when you have to go to a new place. It's very hard. And it's like, how to explain it? It's like you're making a fresh start, but you don't know anybody there. And it's like being on a school ground, being in a school, and you're I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's technically like you're on a play. You're starting at a new school, and you're going in, and you don't know anybody, and then you start getting to know everybody. It's like at the first day of school. Technically, moving is. I don't know if anybody understands that. If you do, you know what I mean. Like you're moving into a new area. You're about to start a new life, a fresh start, even though your sister's going to be there and your brother's going to be there, but you talk more to your sister. But I think the best thing about this whole thing is that I'm going to be able to be by myself. I'm going to be able to spend time by myself. I'm going to be able to be by myself and just enjoy it. Like, moving in with my parents, yes, that was a blessing. That was a real blessing because it was there for me. But when I moved to Ottawa, it's not going to be there for me. I can't move back in. That's an 8.5 hour drive back here with everything. So that's not happening. When the kids get older and they get out on their own, a 1-bedroom apartment will do me. Being by myself, just paying rent and being by myself, going to work every day and everything like that. We'll see how things go there with getting a job. But that's the one thing. The other thing I'm going to be excited about is getting a job and working and bringing money in, being able to do saving, budgeting. Like I could do budgeting now, which I'm gonna have to do. But I think the major part about this whole thing is that I know what to expect. Sorry. I know what to expect, and I know what not to do and what to do. And I think the one thing that, oh man, the one thing that I can do is just breathe in and breathe out and try to just control the situation and try to control what's going on around me and trying to control everything that I need to do. And I know I've been all over the place on this video, but I have to get back into the dentist's office. I will do a podcast on it tomorrow. Actually, I can't do it tomorrow because I'm doing I'm gonna be in Clinton all day, so I might do the podcast after I'm done doing schoolwork. I have to do some college work, and then I have to do some high school stuff. I have to do some stuff, and yeah, go from there. So I will talk to you later, and everything like that. And I will be probably doing a podcast on Saturday or tomorrow. I know tomorrow I'm getting money tomorrow, so I'm gonna want to go out. So after school, so yeah, like I'm trying to think. I could do it tonight, like do the podcast and then release it tomorrow, and then you guys have it tomorrow to watch and listen to, and that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification button, and thank you for watching.